Oh my god. I am so sorry this video took so long to make. Yeah. Disclaimers. 1. Spoilers for the show Falsettos. 2. I had a thing for this. I couldn't do it. Sorry this video took so long. Please enjoy. Hi, I'm Steven, and these are my musical thoughts on the Broadway revival of Falsettos. And yes, this was the review I was referring to in the stop-motion video. Okay, so, I honestly love this show, but I know the problems with it. The thing with the plot, there's, okay, during the second act, there's, a really stupid side plot about, how every other song, they throw in this thing about Jason wanting a bar mitzvah, and, it's just, there's just so much of it, and I really feel like they should have toned it down. And I know, it had to do something later with the show, but, it was literally just, 6 seconds in an entire 2.5-hour musical. And, I really felt like that could have been toned down a little. And also, some of the relationship stuff I think didn't work. Who gets married after meeting twice and no dates? That's just stupid. Oh my god. Yeah, but despite that, I really love this show. So yeah. The characters are all, fantastic. I really like, all the characters are fantastic. That's really all I have to say. Wizard just cracks me up. Every time he's on screen, he either makes, everything funnier or so much more emotional. And, honestly, I think he's the best character in the show. Marvin, he's definitely a person. I'm not sure how to word this, but, there's something about him, that makes him so interesting to watch. I really like Mendel, he's, yeah. So yeah, other than that, all the characters are pretty good, I love the lesbians next door, yeah. The sets are actually, really good. I especially like the act in the first set where, everything is condensed into a cube. I thought that was really impressive, but then, for some reason they just ditched that during the second act. I'm guessing, it was for some reason, probably to make a more diverse set, but still, it's amazing, how the entire set is fit into, a giant cube that is taller than one of the actors. And, it's, so creative, and I was like, wow, that's, a really interesting set. And, oh, I really wish they used it in the second act, but, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, with the characters, the acting is, really good. The one, really big acting thing I have is, Anthony Rosenthal. Nothing against him, but, there are some moments in the show where he feels like he just doesn't care enough to be there. And, there are, multiple times in the show where both, Anthony Rosenthal and Christian Borle are just staring off into space while they're singing. One moment it's just hello, I'm singing, we're singing, yeah, he's not even paying attention to the camera, which, if you're doing a live show, you have to pay attention to the camera, otherwise it feels like you're not paying attention to, being filmed at all. And, it's just so weird. Yeah. But, Andrew Reynolds' Wizard is just amazing. He makes it 100 times funnier, 100 times more emotional. It's just amazing. Stephanie J. Block, when she does Breaking Down, I feel her in that moment. I feel her anger towards her ex-husband. It's like amazing. Brandon Uranowitz, he's Brandon Uranowitz. I don't really get much from Tracy Thompson, Betsy Wolfe. I thought they were like a little toned down compared to everyone else. But other than that, like, I love like all the characters in this show. But like, I really want to talk more about like Andrew Reynolds. Okay, like, yeah, Andrew Reynolds, like, he is an amazing actor, and like, oh my god, like, he shows so much emotion, like, during the entire show. Same thing with Christian Borle. Like, you can tell that both of these actors are trying their hardest when they are doing this show, and you can, like, feel that so much. Like, oh, it's so heartbreaking when you see Wizard die, and like, oh, like the first time I watched it, like, I almost cried. Like, legit, I almost cried. Oh, it's so heartbreaking. Okay, final thoughts. This show's fine. Like, it's not great, it's not bad, it's just somewhere in the middle. I'd probably say, like, 7 out of 10. Yeah. Probably did a little more tweaking with the acting, tweaking with the plot. This show would have just been, like, absolutely amazing. So, yeah. And anyways, this is, like, the first video where you can, yeah, so if you have anything that you want me to do a video on, put it in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you later. Take care.